Today we're talking about the process of getting a new roof. Blair is joining us with Wise Builders Roofing and Renovations. Blair, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah.
So we'll start with a common situation. It seems like a lot of times people are holding off on getting that roof. Why do you think that is?
They absolutely are. You know, one of the things is you're invading their personal space, and also funding is really become a big thing now.
Yeah, there's a lot of costs involved. We're going to get to some options for you in just a little bit. Let's talk about how does Wise Builders Roofing and Renovations make it easier to get this process started?
What's amazing is we don't have just salesmen. We actually have project managers.
Okay.
They come out to the house, they inspect the roofs, you get a free inspection, and then they help you if you're going to file a homeowner's claim. They actually will help you do that. You just have to have your policy and policy number. And they'll walk you through the whole process beginning to end. They'll be there on the day of the build. They'll make sure that follow up with the insurance company afterwards. They take care of all the paperwork.
That's so great, because a lot of people, it's that complication. It's what do I do? How do I file this? Where do I go? People don't know all the answers to that. So if you have someone like yourselves to guide them through that process, it makes a massive difference.
Yes.
All right, you mentioned financing. Are there special options out there for people who need a little help to pay for the roof?
There are. So the first thing we're going to ask you is about your homeowner's insurance. So if you were to call us or contact us, that's going to be one of the questions the project managers, after they do their initial assessment, is going to ask you about. And then for deductibles or to pay out of pocket, what's amazing is Alabama Power, the utility company, actually has energy efficient products that they will do funding for. So you can get anywhere from $2,000 to $25,000 approved, and there is a bit of an interest rate, but then they just tack that onto your utility bill, and then you pay monthly. Because
if you are already going through Alabama Power, you don't have to seek out a new alternative, set up a whole new funding account or anything like that. It's right there through the smart financing at Alabama Power. You brought this in to show us this display. So really helping simplify the process is kind of what I'm gathering from start to finish, with a lot of options out there.
Alabama Power, you're able to do it through a specific vendor. So we are actually approved. They don't want every customer contacting them, obviously, but all of our guys have access to it, all of our project managers, and they're able to walk you through that process.
Specifically here in Lower Alabama, a lot of people are talking and want to know about fortified roofs.
Yes, we do provide the fortified certificates. Your project manager has all the details for that, but we also make sure we pull permits and have inspections with the city or county, as well as the fortified certificates. So you get a discount on your homeowner's insurance.
That's great, and that whole thing saves you a ton of money when it comes to insurance. So if you can get that fortified roof, it's going to be safer, more efficient, and save you money in the long run. And then I guess the last question is, when you're going through this process, how long does it actually take to get the new roof on the home?
To get the new roof on the home is usually a day or two, depending on the size of the roof. Now, if we do any type of remodeling for you, interior or exterior, that may take a little longer, but normally we have the roof part cleaned up in 1 day or 2 days.
That's great. And we're going to put all your contact information on the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. That includes their website. But if they're looking for a phone number, what's y'all's phone number?
It is 251-305-7282.
All right, great stuff. Contact Wise Builders Roofing and Renovation if you need anything in regards to your roof replacement in the near future. And you probably want to do it sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Great stuff. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.